waves, wind, sunshine. Everywhere you look in nature is energy. This energy is clean, renewable, and abundant. The shipping industry is critical to supply chains across the globe, but with the current shipping practices, it's a major polluter of our Earth. Here at Sail Cargo, our mission is to harness this natural power, the wind, the waves, the currents, and the sunshine, and use them to deliver cleaner, greener cargo.
Digamos, lo que se reporta es que en los años 50, 60, llegando a 70, ya solamente un 29% de bosques en Costa Rica. Ya también en los años 90, ya preocupados por la situación que se estaba dando, ¿verdad? Falta de agua, la gente le preocupaba mucho los quemas y otros detalles. Se creó la ley forestal, que es la ley forestal 75-75, que puso, entre otras cosas, el impedimento de cambio de uso del suelo, ¿verdad? Esto, y también vino con la ley un programa robusto, ¿verdad? Que ya desde los años 80 ya se ven implementando para desarrollar un programa de pago de servicios ambientales, y cómo Costa Rica también trabaja los temas de degradación, ¿verdad? A través de programas de evitar la deforestación y programas más bien de promover la siembra de árboles. Nos hemos dado cuenta que más bien los desarrollos sostenibles son los que se basan en el uso de materiales sostenibles, más naturales que otra cosa. Y hemos venido entonces emprendiendo la idea de usar madera, ¿verdad? Digamos, en producción sostenible, para lograr no solamente que haya un cambio, digamos, ¿verdad? O dejar de usar materiales que son más contaminantes, como el acero, el hormigón, como el plástico, ¿verdad? Que son muy usados y que son más enemigos del ambiente, usando madera, que es un material que es renovable por venir de plantaciones forestales, ¿verdad? Que se pueden aprovechar y inmediatamente se siembran, o por bosques manejados, ¿verdad? Que son bosques que lo que sacan son 3 árboles cada 20 años y se mantiene la estructura y la composición del bosque. Conforme ha pasado el tiempo, ¿verdad? Costa Rica tiene cerca de 60% de cobertura forestal, desarrollando una conciencia ambiental, ¿verdad? Y también apoyado en una legislación sólida, ¿verdad? Que respalda esta voluntad.
Sail Cargo busca demostrar el valor de enviar mercancías vía marítima libre de emisiones de carbono. Entonces, eso lo hacemos basado en nuestro modelo de negocio, que es Triple Bottom Line, donde conectamos el ambiente, las personas y la sociedad. Entonces, dentro de una cadena logística, la última parte de la cadena logística es el transporte de la entrega, ¿verdad? En un proceso donde, por ejemplo, algún producto ha sido obtenido de forma responsable, ¿verdad? A la hora de tener que ser exportado, pierde todo ese esfuerzo porque tiene que contratar un servicio naviero que utiliza petróleo o formas de propulsión que son altamente contaminantes. Entonces nosotros ayudamos de cierta forma a cerrar esa cadena sostenible, brindando una opción de transporte baja en emisiones.
Bueno, nuestra actividad principal en este momento es la construcción de ceiba del barco. Sin embargo, toda la parte constructiva involucra utilizando materiales, pero materiales locales, adentro del sistema forestal de Costa Rica, que es un sistema bastante sostenible en sí mismo. El hecho que los bosques de Costa Rica van creciendo cada año es una buena muestra de este efecto. La comida que consumimos es comida local y orgánica también, cocinada por mujeres de nuestra comunidad. Nuestros empleados son locales, también extranjeros, una mezcla de culturas también interesantes. Y toda la parte de reforestación también. Tenemos una rama sin fines de lucro, que esto es reponer madera. Ya este año estamos sembrando 4.000 árboles. El reto es por cada árbol que utilizamos vamos a sembrar 25 árboles. Es la meta nuestra.
Ustedes trajeron ese proyecto de ese barco aquí, surgieron más a este pueblo.
¿Lo levantaron?
Lo levantaron un 100%, porque aquí
Están apoyando mucho, en especial a quienes apoyan a ustedes, es a la juventud.
Here in Punta Morales, Costa Rica, Sail Cargo is building Ceiba, a sailing cargo ship. She will use the power of the wind and the latest in renewable technology to ship cargo between the Americas, allowing people to choose to be more conscious consumers.
My name's Pablo, I'm a shipwright. Fairing is essentially creating a smooth, fair line or curve that has no humps or bumps in, so that creates a nice flat surface for the planks to land, or not flat because the planks are curved and the boat's curved, but it's the smoothest point of contact between the planks and the frames. The importance of this job is that the frames need to be fair so the planks can land on them properly, and it's extra important because we are going to have 2 layers of hull planking. So there's going to be the frames, first layer, and then second layer. So we want it to be perfectly fair with no gaps or anything behind it, so everything can squeeze together nicely and just be a really strong, solid ship. I enjoy about that the fact that you can get really, really good at it, and you just learn so many little subtleties. It's like an incredibly subtle thing to learn, and your eyes get so trained that you can see any little like lumps or bumps anywhere, and just from distance just like shoot them off with your plane. You're really like touching the boat, you're feeling the boat, you're really getting in tune with the boat. I enjoy that, but it is hard work. The physical part is just removing the material, and that's nice when you get onto a new section where you haven't touched and the wood is kind of bleached light by the sun, and then when you plane that off then you're down to fresh bare wood, and then that looks really nice. And when you're getting onto those new sections, that's when it's most satisfying, because that's when you see the visual progress. Although just because you've made it look good doesn't mean that's actually fair. And then that's when the mental challenge kind of comes in, because you have to keep moving the batten around, checking all of these different areas, and it looks fair, but then when you put the batten on, you're like, oh no, there's a high spot here. So yeah, it's a really long process. We've been fairing for more than a few months, maybe in the region of 3 months. Yeah, so for a ship of this scale, there are a lot of challenges, and especially with the planking as well, is the sheer size of the timbers that we'll be working with, and everything is just so big and heavy. You can't just ease it into place. They have to be really manhandled and forced into place in lots of sledgehammers and wedges and shawls, and pushing things in, and also doing this at height with big, heavy incredibly hard woods, which are so difficult to work with. God, there's all sorts of challenges. The heat, getting materials, getting tools, just everything is a challenge. I always love my work. I love working with wood, I love working on boats, but it's extra special with Sabre, knowing that she is kind of one of the pioneering ships of the future of a new movement that's happening for green, environmentally sustainable transport and shipping, and planting all the new trees and everything is just really good. So I'm really, really happy to be backing this project, and I love what they do.
Sabre will take approximately 2 weeks to reach her destination every time she travels. To accommodate these long journeys, we are building a very special place where people will eat and relax on their time off.
El galley es la estructura donde va la cocina. Es una cabinita que va montado sobre el puente. Hice yo el diseño estética de la parte exterior. Es un estilo que me siguió muchos años y que voy haciendo, entonces parte de una pequeña firma mía.
The goal is to build a galley, right? So the galley is the kitchen of the boat, the art of the boat, where people eat, relax, talk about bullshit, right? And what I'm working on right now is the two-side wall. So the galley is made of 4 walls that are gonna build outside of the boat and bring up to the boat once they are glued together. So, we have 2 different ways to build those kind of structure. One way is to draw in real scale in the lofting floor by hand, taking measure, and another way is to draw first using the support of the software, 3-dimensional design software. This second way is the way I prefer, even because I started as an industrial designer, working as a designer for interior for boats. So I'm used to this kind of process, and I found really interesting and faster. You can figure out previously all the kind of small problems. You can already be prepared or change solution. And even because we are planning to build a second boat that is gonna be the sister of Sabre, obviously we are gonna save all the drawing, and we will be better prepared for the next boat.
Las paredes están un poco con ángulos, eso porque es el diseño tradicional de un barco. Algo que ve también con la estética cuando uno ve este barco de lejos, si es solo un cubo que está montado ahí no se ve tan lindo.
There is an openable wall just to let a lot of air come into the galley. This obviously because Sabre is supposed to sail in tropical weather, so in hot climate. And even there is a solution to allow people to sit in the cargo edge cabin, so they can eat outside as in a lounge bar. Man, a lot of challenge. Lot of joinery, lot of fine joinery, and I mean the galley need to be strong, because if a big wave go into the boat, need to be really resistant. So yeah, the entire process have been challenging. There's not even a 90-degree angle in this wall. It's just you know, You have to follow the curve of the deck in both directions. So yeah, I think this project really pushed my skills into the limit. I have been learning a lot. I'm still learning a lot. I'm so excited to be here and so excited to have the responsibility of this project. We need just to capsize the entire wall with few people because it's really heavy. Because I need to work in the other side now. Yeah. People! Vámonos! Should not happen, but there is the possibility that this part.
The shipwrights are already finishing some structural parts of the boat. Now Eta and Yannick are working on the transom at the stern of the ship.
Yeah, guess we put the stanchions on once the deck is faired, because then we gotta fair it with the hull, part of the main fairing. Gotta router the strapping in for the combing, before the construction goes up, just like Arthur said, and we want to start on planking sooner than later. Maybe get Yannick and Eta when the transom's finished. We're gonna start on planking on the inside, even if we're don't have the reinforcements. We can already start on the front and do planking.
Yeah, the transom is the really last part on a boat, like the back, the aft, and we can see it here. So it's where the boat is closed. It's where all the planks and the deck and the stern post come together, and we need there a nice finish.
And it's also afterwards like the representative part maybe of the boat, because it's like the part which proudly carries the name of the ship. And it's also the part you want other ships to see when they're sailing behind you. Yeah, so it is basically to close up the aft to finish with all the lines, but also with the stern post and the knees in the middle of the transom, and all the corners and on the sides. They have to be strong enough to also take all the hits and transfer them in the rest of the body of the ship. For example, if a wave comes from the aft and it first hits the transom, then it has to be able to transmit these forces to more to the front, so it doesn't just hit one point. We first had to look at the sides of the last frame, aligns to have the outside point of the transom. We had to check if it also is perpendicular to the center line of the boat. So we had to find all our points, and also the big beam which is on top of the transom was already prepared because it's so heavy.
Because we had these guys and they are really, I mean, we make the joinery in the big top piece, and we don't want to make all this work upside down. So we make already this joinery on the bottom part. What's kind of difficult because it's have to be plumbed in the end, and the surface is round, so it's also turned, and was a bit tricky to get the right angles.
When we brought the big beam up, we attached it at 2 points, and then we tried to lift it up in between this post. It really helped us, but at the same time it's also very close to the ship. Then we lifted it up with the tractor a bit to be able to connect it with the 2 pulleys on each side, and then by hand powered with about 10 people, I think.
Sí, me touch.
Do you want to?
Good job. I don't know if we need to go this way or that way.
First we have to see that we had the pulleys going up, and we had on each side one person also to maneuver the piece with 2 lines going down so that it doesn't swing to the sides. And one person, Yannick, was standing up here in the boat to navigate it, to say which one has to go up first. So, pull up red and white.
On the top, we also had to bring the piece on top, but what we also did was 2 pulleys on the boat, because it's so heavy that we had to slide it on the deck and let it softly down, but it works out pretty well.
This side is now more out, you know, and try to push it a bit, and then maybe we can put for lunch something underneath, and it's good. So yeah, then down more. Can we make the ropes a tiny bit tight? Yeah, stop. That's too much.
And the red one, only the red one.
Yeah, that's okay.
Astillero Verde es una asociación sin fines de lucro que es la asociación hermana de la empresa Celcargo, que se dedica a hacer la parte de responsabilidad social y ambiental de la empresa. El proyecto Trees for Seas es uno de los programas que tiene la asociación Astillero Verde y el objetivo, bueno, son 3 objetivos principales. Uno es reemplazar la madera que se utiliza en la construcción del barco. 2, crear conectividad ecológica en el corredor biológico Pájaro Campana, que es donde estamos trabajando. Y 3, empoderamiento de las comunidades. La estrategia de reforestación para esta temporada es en 4 sitios distintos. Estamos trabajando en alianza con el Ministerio de Agricultura y Ganadería.
NAMA Ganadería es un programa que se maneja a nivel nacional. En la agencia trabajamos varias fincas también en el programa NAMA, siempre enfocado hacia la parte ambiental. La alianza con Astillero Verde en realidad ha sido algo de mucho provecho. Vamos a hacer un aporte en conjunto, tanto Astillero Verde como con la asesoría nuestra también, para llegar a lograr tener esa meta de descarbonización en el país.
Esta es una alianza muy importante, le da un valor agregado al proyecto, porque nos enlazó con diferentes productores. Estas fincas están dentro del programa NAMA Ganadería y Bandera Azul Ecológica. Entonces significa que son fincas y productores que están comprometidos con la causa. Bueno, para esta temporada estamos trabajando con diferentes enfoques de reforestación. Entonces en estas fincas estamos trabajando sistemas silvopastoriles, lo cual es súper valioso para el ecosistema y también para el productor.
Brian, los cuatro. Brian, pon eso ahí. Para hacer esa vara, man. 1, 2, 3, ya.
Otra de las estrategias y los enfoques de reforestación es el fortalecimiento del corredor biológico. Estamos aumentando, incrementando corredor biológico en una de las fincas en el Gran Chaparral propiamente, donde estamos trabajando un sistema de regeneración natural y plantando pues especies nativas.
Estamos muy felices y contentos también con el acercamiento que hemos tenido con los productores este año. La alianza ha sido súper buena, súper positiva. Ha sido un trabajo colaborativo. Especialmente agradecer a Finca El Gran Chaparral, a Finca El Rosario y Finca Santa Juana, que nos han ayudado con recursos, con transporte para ir a traer los árboles que fueron donados por el ICE, para transportar los árboles del vivero Spabel a sus fincas. Hemos logrado cumplir con ese plan de trabajo que se hizo previamente. También hemos tenido la colaboración de voluntarios, todo el agradecimiento a ellos también porque nos han echado la mano y ha sido un trabajo muy bueno, un trabajo en equipo excelente.
A new era for Sail Cargo is upon us. The company has grown from a humble shipbuilding startup to a diverse shipping logistics agency. While construction of Ceiba continues to be the main focus of the shipyard, there are now many different aspects of the company that have expanded. Launch preparation, hydrogen fuel cell research, international trade and logistics management, the purchase of a new ship, and many other exciting clean energy ventures have begun.